Hey Colin, over at Colin's Home Services. This is Chris with J3 Innovation. Appreciate you reaching out to us for your website needs. We're going to go through this today and show you a little bit of the top competitor and maybe the second competitor. Show you a little bit of what they got, what you need, and what's going to help you beat these guys in the long run. So as you can see, we're on simonroofings.net. And of course, this is the top organic ranking competitor. This is the big dog here. As you can see on their site, they have their phone number, presentable, they have it clickable. This helps with accessibility purposes, giving the customer the option to get in touch with them quickly. Google likes to see that. They help with authority and ranking, so they're doing a good job there. That's one thing that you want on your site. And another thing that helps with accessibility purposes is a contact form just like this. We implement these on each and every site of every page of every site that we build as well. So that's one thing that you want to have. And as you can see, these guys have their tabs laid out nice and neatly. One thing that you can do differently is that you see how they have their services up here. We usually have a home tab, a service tab, a contact us, and an about us tab. And that basically just makes it more organized and gives you more room to add other stuff like testimonials and galleries later on if you choose, or you can add them right then. But you want that to be neat so it's more organized and the customer can get around easily as well. So as you can see, these guys have a little bit of content down here. They have some image links, which is nice. A little bit more content. And basically, these guys aren't even targeting keywords. And keywords is basically, if you don't know, a keyword is just what the customer types in to find you guys. So let's talk about the main factors while we're on this subject. When you're trying to rank your site and make it beneficial to your business, there are three main factors that go into play. And they are content, backlinks, and citations. Again, as you can see, these guys have a little bit of content. They have 675 words of content. I use this tool called Word Counter to find that out. This tool right here. And when it comes to content, you want to have all your ducks in a row, man. So basically, content count really matters. We found 1,500 to 2,000 words on a home page alone, and 500 to 750 words on your service pages is right around the sweet spot you want to be targeting when it comes to content. You also want to be targeting the top buyer intent keywords on your site, because that's going to help draw Google to that page or that section a lot faster and help them index what it is about. It's going to help you rank a lot better for that word in order for you to get found. You also want to be beating out the top competitor and more authoritative and quality content. So you want yours to be better, so it makes you look like the top professional in that area. So speaking on that, let's go see who the second competitor is. As you can see, roofing companies Lansing MI is the top buyer intent keyword that I found. It gets 200 searches a month. So you definitely want to be targeting for these guys, for this keyword, sorry. And down below, this is the map pack area right here. This is where citations go. We'll speak on that in just a second, but as you can see down here, this is the ranking section. All these are basically directories, like Home Advisor and all that. So Simon's Roofing, number one. They're basically number one because they're organic. These are all directories, so they really don't count when it comes to organic ranking. So as you can see, these guys are basically number one. Jimerson Roofing is number two. So as you can see, we're on jimersonroofing.com. These guys have their logo up here clickable. They don't have their phone number over here where it's accessible. So that definitely puts you above these guys, making your number accessible in that factor. And about us, as you can see, they have all their services laid out, which is not bad, but you could really just clear that up and have a home service tab, contact us, and about us, and testimonials, and just make it easier so the customer just has, if they had a drop down, it'd just be easier, you know, for the customer to go into one place and just click on whichever they need. And as you can see, they got little links right here, little images as well. And as you can see, these guys have a contact form too. And that's it. So these guys have around 475 words. So implementing what I suggested about the content count is going to help you start soaring above these guys. It will take a little bit of time because ranking the site and getting it up there does take a little bit of time, of course. But implementing what I suggested on the content count is definitely going to help you crush these guys out. So let's go check out Simon Roofing. Let's go check out their backlinks, which is the factor number two. As you can see, this is a tool I use called Hrefs. Shows the behind the scenes of the site, the power, everything that's going on. This is their trust power. Is basically what sites they're getting their power from, how trustworthy are they. So that's basically what that is. They have 28, which is pretty good, and this is DR. This is the power of the site. So as you can see, they don't have a lot of power. They have 73 websites, which is referring domains, 73 websites, sending back 630 links. They're targeting 93 organic keywords, which is getting them 93 searches a month. But with the SEO, this is how much they're saving, whether they'd have to do ads. This is how much they'd have to do ads to get this amount of traffic. And The second Jimenez Roofing, as you can see, they have around the same trust and a little bit more power, but they're number 2 because the keywords that they are targeting, they aren't in a high ranking position for those keywords. So that's why they are number 2. And they have less referring domains. They're sending back less backlinks. And they're getting more traffic though because they are targeting more organic keywords. But at the same time, these guys are number 2. So what we do here is a method called copycat, where we find the best quality links coming from the best quality websites from both these guys right here. We find the best quality links, implement it to your site, and then of course you don't want to stop there. Just like in the content and backlinks factor and in the citation factor, of course, in all 3 factors it's the same. You don't want to be even with these guys. You don't want to be barely beating them. You want to crush them. So after you've taken everything that they have to offer, which is the top quality links and websites, because not all backlinks are created equal, so you want the best ones. So after you took everything they have using the copycat method, you implement, you continue to add more and more top quality backlinks each month until you're beating these guys out, especially in the referring domains area. This is where you really want to focus on. And once you beat these guys out, you're going to start to see your site skyrocket and be a lot more beneficial to you and your business. So the third and final factor is citations. Let's go back here and head up to the top. All right. As you can see, this is the map pack area. This is where your Google business profile is placed. And this is basically just in your local area. So whoever's looking for your services can have a quick draw, or basically a quick view of who's there. So you want to be in the top 3, of course, because nobody goes to more businesses down here. Nobody really clicks on that unless they're just interested in seeing other businesses, but everybody usually clicks in the top 3. So you want to be here ideally, but of course everybody wants to be number 1, right? So we use copycat method to find out what these guys are doing. And we put those guys in this tool right here called White Spark to see where they're getting their citations from. Use copycat method and take all their citations as well. And just like I mentioned in the backlink and content factor, you want to crush these guys. So after you have all their citations, you want to add at least 1 to 2 more citation packs to your GPB, your Google business profile. That's going to help boost you to the top. And the more you do it, the better you're going to be, because it's going to help you boost you to the number 1 position and keep you there. So you want to make it hard for these guys to catch up to you. And that's basically it in a nutshell, Colin. The content, the backlinks, and the citations, having everything laid out to where it just works together, that's going to help your site become much more beneficial to you and your business and bring in more business through your doors. So I hope this wasn't too much information. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. But if you would like to speak a little further with me on this situation, here's my information for you to do so. As you can see, here's my website for you to check out, my email address, which this video will be sent through, and my business phone number if you want to speak a little further, Colin. Again, I appreciate you reaching out, man. Have a blessed and wonderful day.